Let's get dangerous.
No matter where you go, there you are.
Welcome back. We're here for the Stay Lifted Movie Club. My name is Barry. We are coming from our secret basement location. I'm joined by my cohorts Zach and Ryan, the unmasked physicist, and Wake and Bake with Ryan Pearson. Welcome, guys. How you doing?
Very good, thanks. Start up with Bongo.
Bongo Time it is right off the top. And now, if you type Bongo Time in the chat, we will smoke drugs.
Oh, hey, Offside Mantis. Welcome back.
Hashtag baby lungs over here. Starting it off early. So tonight, as our title insinuates, we are going to be looking at CB4. I didn't add them yet, so that would make no sense for me to talk about them as I have not added the images of these yet. But we are talking about CB4, New Jack City, and Scream 2022. And in talking about Scream 2022, it's impossible not to talk about the whole fucking franchise. Bongo Time, you know, I'll take it. Let's do another one, boys.
I was already thinking of a second.
I was already thinking.
Well, you just got here, so you need to catch up with it. Maybe a dab or something. Well,
Okay, right. What do you think? Should I do a dab or a bongo to catch up, everybody?
No dabs.
Alright, I guess it's a bongo.
All the bangers are so clean. Yeah, of course we're doing dabs. Fucking right, we're doing dabs. We do it all here. But again, we were talking about CB4, sorry. Which, I mean, what an underrated movie. What a little hidden classic that I don't think as many people as I want to know about it know about it.
it was crazy good, actually.
Fucking brilliant movie. The jokes are relevant today. The movie should be watched by everybody. It's so fun. New Jack City.
Also, sorry, the slaps. Sorry.
Yeah, it has almost all the exact same actors in it, except even Ice-T's in it.
Yeah.
Ice-T's in both.
I know.
Yeah.
And of course, Scream 5, Stab 8, Scream 2022, Scream, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it is the newest Scream, and we are going to talk about it, and you have to watch at least 2 small scenes of it. Because Zach might have, Zach was pretty right. Apparently, Babadook is the greatest film of the century.
Hey, I'm higher than you. Welcome back as well.
I feel like Ryan didn't even notice it.
What?
The Babadook references. Did you even notice?
In the Scream movie, Babadook is talked about.
Twice.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Oh my god, like I paused the movie, looked at my wife, went, fuck.
Don't worry, we have quotes.
Now we're gonna have to talk about Babadook. Do you remember Babadook?
I do, yeah.
Oh man, like it really was a decent movie. Oh no, our backdrop changes almost weekly. We own a print shop, so we just make. There's literally a stack of these with every movie club we did up until
You're
moving here.
supposed to say that they're just really high with the same one from last week.
What he said. But yeah, we like to add stuff and move it, and like I forgot Mario was behind the other banner because I just didn't move him. So of course Thanos up in the corner, and as we all agree around here, whoops.
Well, we agree with that.
We do agree with Bongo Time, yes, but Thanos was right. So
I have to do it.
yeah, all right. Well, Bongo Time came up, so we have to smoke it, even though I accidentally put it on screen.
Oh, we got a Bongo Time redemption. But that was you. God damn it.
Guess what? We'll get.
Oh, well, I've been in the print industry for almost 20 years. I worked for a manufacturer in R&D and head of sales. Ryan's been in the print industry for 7 or 8 years now.
Yep. Yeah.
And I started my print shop 3.5 years ago while still at the corporation. And it's just evolved over time into many different things, including exactly what you see us doing here. We weird like that.
And I own a printer.
Aw, that's sweet. Thanks, I'm higher than you.
Thanks, man. Sorry you have to listen to me
We got
Good.
baby lunch crew over here going. So, that's very, very kind of you. So Ryan, we're gonna talk about your movie first because I bitched a lot that you picked it, not because it's New Jack City. Like I know New Jack City is a great film, but I'm like, fuck, it's so dark. But I don't know. It was. I mean, because the tone of film has changed so much now. Like even looking at properties like The Boys, like there's a lot of darkness in everything we watch now. So it wasn't as dark as I remember.
No, yeah, I was your classic. I guess gangster film. Like I remember growing up watching Boys in the Hood, this Valley,
Juice.
I agree, man.
South Central. Don't be
Yeah.
a menace.
Yeah,
Don't be a menace in South Central or drinking your juice in the hood.
it's
I
true.
beat you to it. Did you start it? Were you about to say it?
No, I was
No.
just going to reply and say it's not just the first couple with me, it's kind of all of them.
Yeah. Well, no, you have your nights. So yeah, New Jack City is. See, it's like DD already moderates here. Says hi to people for us.
CD Best Mod.
DD best one.
Thanks for
No,
coming by,
sweet.
Iggy.
New Jack City. So this is the if he would have kept some of his money from this and something happened. It didn't come up.
Wickleberry, subscribe with Prime.
It did not come up on this.
Thank you, Wickleberry.
But it came up on that one, so I think did Twitch see it? I don't know.
We're still working out some of the
Stream Elements gave it to us here.
some of the magic.
So we have it here.
Yeah, we'll figure all this out and get it on screen sooner or later. We're
We
trying.
suck. Well, at least now we can highlight it. And Wickleberry is actually my wife.
You're not supposed to reveal
What?
secrets. Make it mysterious.
I mean, no, because she's soon going to be streaming nail art
Oh, okay.
a couple times a week, and eventually she'll do my nails on TV. Maybe if Dee Dee ever comes to visit, she can get a manicure done on air too. So yes, thank you, Wickleberry, and a bong for subscriber.
Bongo Time, yeah.
Oh my god, I barely recovered.
Should we do with that then?
Wow.
Definitely a Bongo Time.
That's a bongo tome. It's a book about bongos. It's a different thing. Completely.
All right, boys, I just did mine. Catch up.
I was hoping to get a dab of it.
Oh, please, sir, may I have another?
I don't know why we're doing so much before trying to talk about movies.
I know, I keep trying to bring up the movie. I just said this, I'm like, we got to try and at least somewhat stay on point. Okay, guys? Like, we got to at least attempt being on point tonight.
Oh, yeah, bottom.
We'll talk.
Yeah, so what did you think of New Jack City back?
Holy crap, I really like that movie too. I'm glad I watched it before CB4. I like CB4 better.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I'm like, why are all these movies about like gangsters and stuff so good from 30 years ago?
Oh, I know.
Still hold up and are relevant, clever. And there's not really things that make me cringe or go, oh, that doesn't hold up at all.
No, yeah, exactly.
But then other movies we take that aren't about gangsters don't hold up at all.
Yeah.
Like it,
End of Zach talking for at least a minute. And that is kind of a beast mode dad right there.
like,
Pace yourself. He just did some shatter. I don't remember what kind because he insists on putting it in little containers instead of keeping the original. I don't know what you're talking about. What knife? We are reviewing Scream later and might have a special guest. Oh, yeah. Is that like hydrate? All right, so. Oh, Dee Dee Marie, you have to come do dabs with us. It's a long drive, though.
dabbing DD.
Right in front of you, or right in front of your eyes. Yeah, so New Jack City. All right, back to New Jack City.
What? Yeah.
I think New Jack City has a lot to say about a place and time in America that was pretty dark, but have we really gotten much further from it?
Not really. All that's evolved is probably better cracking.
Yeah, like the fact that they took over that whole like city block and like security and technology. Like Zach was pointing out, or like when he's like, "Can you fucking program Pascal, bitch?" I'm like, wow. Like somebody like at that time.
Oh, that's
when they
rare.
did Hackers, they didn't even ask people what programming languages to talk about. Like, the movie's totally horrible and makes no sense. I understand that. But it also made me interested in computers, so calm the fuck down.
Oh, I hated Hackers so much. Oh my god. It's such a
it's because you could already program by the time it came out. I had no idea what programming was in Hackers. It was like you watching.
Not that.
It's like you watching The Matrix. That's what Hackers was to me. Yeah, I said it.
No, Hackers is just the worst travesty of computers.
I get it, but I didn't know anything about computers at the time.
And like the Net with Sandra Bullock, Operation Swordfish. God, those movies are awful. If you know about computers at all.
At all. What's my favorite? Okay, so we gotta go where the crowd takes us, especially when it's on the topics of what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm very high right now.
So Scream has got such a special place in my heart because I'm in love with Neve Campbell. My wife knows this. We've talked about it. It's okay. Because she was in a little TV show called Catwalk, and then she was in Party of Five, and then she was in Scream.
Scary movie.
Oh, well, anyways, the first one is still always my in my heart, but the third one's the best one. It's the funniest, and Jay and Silent Bob are in it. And it has the best soundtrack.
Is that the one that's spoofing Signs? And
no, I was saying Scream 3.
I'm talking about scary movies because
yeah, but it's okay. But are you asking what's our
scary.
favorite scary movie, as in the parody series by the Wayans Brothers Scary Movie, or what is our favorite horror genre film that may scare some? Those are two very different questions.
That's true.
And I think I know the answer to Zach's favorite scary movie. I bet you, if I think real hard, I bet you I could guess, and it's God damn it. Zach's favorite scary movie, Babadook, right?
It's not my favorite, but it's way up there.
I still can't believe you didn't notice it. Like, we talked so much about Babadook, like, so much about that fucking movie. And when they referenced it twice in the film, I'm like, I can't believe they did this.
For those who don't know necessarily what we're talking about, Scream references the Babadook movie twice in it, and it's one of my favorite movies, and Barry hates it for some reason.
I don't...
Good horror movies.
No. I'd actually have to rewatch it or go over my notes, because it didn't make that big of an impact. Like, just the word is a brain worm. No, because I still say the word. Like, I just sit there, taking my dog out for a piss, looking into the dark, going, like, it's ridiculous, but, No. My wife is okay with the fact that I'm in love with the woman from Scream.
We are way behind on the chat here.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe we should switch the programs.
I think he said, "Oh, Gunnar, hey, what's up, man?"
Sorry, do I prefer Scary Movie or Scream? Oh, wait, that's a good question. Ryan, what's your preference? The Scary Movie series or the Scream series?
Thanks for coming by, Gunnar.
One's a comedy, one's supposed to be...
I know, but they're both kind of funny, and they both have the...
True.
You know, so do you prefer the parody of it or the original?
I guess the parody. But the Scary... I'm with you. Or do you like the one where the brothers...
Oh, is that the
like that's
Chris
3 or
Elliott?
4?
So you like Scary Movie better?
No, when Scream... I like the Scream and the brothers of color.
Would you rather watch...
third one.
Third one, yeah.
I take the Scary Movie series. Those things are so good in general. Over the Scream series. If I had to go to...
He stirs the potatoes with the strong hand. Oh my god, that's so disturbing. And I love, like, Scary Movie, one of my favorite series. We've actually talked about them a lot on here. The fact that they ousted the Wayans brothers and continued on without them just shows a clear unintelligence. I know that it brought some new jokes, but they didn't need to bring a guy from, like, the 40s.
Why does everyone like number 2 and that hand joke? I hated it too when it came out after loving it.
Because it's creepy.
And I hated the hand joke. I'm like, that's stupid. But everyone loves it. It's like ankle porn. All right. The fans love it, but... I kind of forgot we had that.
Zach's an ankle model. But, this Scary Movie, oh wait, we haven't done anything yet, so I apologize, but here's a word from our sponsor.
Start the punk rock show.
And we're back. Special guests.
We've been joined by the star of Scream as well.
I
think that deserves quality.
That dessert, well...
Which unfortunately, Ghostface can't
I mean,
do
he
that
could
with
probably sneak it up here.
Bongo. Bongo.
Well, everybody wanted to talk about Scream, so we're going to jump over and talk about Scream now. Do it. Right. I even said the name of him. There you go.
This scene actually happens in one of the Scary movies.
That's what he's referencing right now. Offside Mantis. What's
Oh my
up?
god, I used to love that joke so much. What's up?
See, that's the mask I want. I want the stoned one with the tongue.
You gotta do it.
Yes, thank you. Mad Dad Labs is our sponsor. They hook us up with majority of our cannabis and our products. We love those guys, and they're helping sponsor the event on the 20th.
Thank you very much for the show.
Zila is the drummer.
Allegedly.
So what did it feel like to be back on the silver screen?
Well, it was good to slash again.
We should have had you learn the rap. Actually, this is not a prop. This one's actually 100% real.
Yeah.
Very hard wood table, though. That must have been loud.
From our old local bar.
Yes, this is, I can't believe I keep stabbing the table from the box.
It's all carved up.
That's true. Zach is the drummer for 30 going on 13, yes.
Allegedly.
Currently?
Yes.
Given the past of 30
I've been
going
the
on 13?
I've been the drummer for last year. Yes.
Yes. I think the longest standing drummer current.
Thanks, man. Is that true? I like actually.
I have
don't
no
know if
idea.
that's true.
I really
I
have.
thought they'd been longer than 3 years. But... Oh, DD, I was watching. Well, you made me want to play Dead by Daylight. I've never really seen a full match before. Then all the rewards and grinding. It looked like a good game.
I watched someone play a bit yesterday. So, all right, Zach's pick this week, as we've talked about. God damn it.
Yes, it's Scream.
Zach's pick this week is
A
Scream,
tribute to one of the best horror
which we
movies.
promised you last week we were going to do Spiral, but Zach realized after he sobered up that he wanted to watch all 97 pre-films before picking it, and I'll decide when he picks it if I'm going to let him pick it then, because I didn't want to fucking watch it
But
this time.
Scream started and ended with a Babadook quote, which means they wrapped the whole movie around Babadook. Or Babadook wrapped it around, I should say.
Yes.
So it's really a tribute movie to Babadook. So,
I'm going to give it to you. I'm not even going to fight you on it. Scream 5 is a tribute to the Babadook. And everyone should curl up with their children and watch the Babadook. Right after watching Happy Tree Friends. But in this current iteration of Scream, they get all hella new levels of meta. But I'm going to point out once. Should we watch the scene that I'm going to point out that bothered me so much?
we can.
All right. Well, I'm going to.
Well, like, yeah, I suppose if you want. I think I know which one.
Yeah. The talks are 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not 20.
Okay. So we're going to actually show you the opening of this film.
Man, Dee knows what Happy Tree Friends are. Like, that's cool. I remember being shocked by it when I first came out.
So I'm sorry, I gotta skip ahead to it.
Are you sharing the screen?
Yeah, I'm just getting to it first. I know, horribly unprofessional. Perfect. So this scene, I'll set it up just because, in case you haven't seen it, I'm only showing you the opening. But this scene is the traditional first kill scene. Where the hell did the thing go? Oh, to that. I have window. My bad. Sorry. So
Chad thinks you make a good Viking.
I went out for Halloween as a Viking. So this is oh, the music's still playing.
We're very professional here at Studio.
Not even a little bit.
There we go. Could be the voice music. Nothing. Yeah, it's not loud enough. Sorry, we're trying to fix the sound of it.
The Babadook. It's amazing meditation on motherhood and grief.
Isn't that a little?
All right. Well, if it's
Well, it's elevated horror.
did it catch it?
What does that mean? Elevated horror.
You know, it's like scary, but with complex.
Did it catch it and edit it out?
I don't think so. No, they.
Oh, well, I stopped. Damn it.
Spoiled again.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, my point was after she has this big long conversation with this person and she's been made
No, well,
comfortable.
we can put it back on
Okay.
now.
Okay, you guys talk while I do this then, because
Just set it up.
it's horribly quiet.
No, just get it working. Oh, you closed it.
Yeah, I said I fully closed it. And now I have to get there.
Very professional.
I keep saying not at all. Please manage expectations better than ever saying the word
I'm
professional in
telling
relation to this.
to chat.
I know.
Oh, she goes super.
Just tell her that Charlie called.
And I will do exactly that, Charlie. Once you tell me what kind of group we're talking about.
That's
AA, NA.
Well, you sound exactly like she described.
And she talks about me in group.
Look, I don't think I can really talk about that.
I think a sleepover when I was like 12.
You live in Wood. Stab.
There.
Your mother loves that movie. She talks about it all the time in group.
What sister was
How
in
well
our
do you
movie?
remember the original?
I don't know. I mean, it was like super 90s. Like really over it.
Well, thank you.
Weird
One of
hair.
the sisters in Marvel. Randy,
Do you remember the beginning?
Not really. We started with the kill scene, right? They always started
yeah,
with
this
the
one
kill
was the
scene.
main component. The director
That's right.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
a
watch that.
girl at home alone. She answers the wrong number and starts talking with the killer who makes her play a game. Would you like to play a game?
and he died.
Tara.
All right, so that's the point.
So, sorry about that. For all of that, my whole point is she talks to him for that whole time where he intricately describes things about her. And
How did he learn them? He learned them
from her mother. And she freaks out the second he says her name. What kind of bullshit forced scene is that? That really, like, it took me out for a second, which is why I say this movie took us a minute to get its legs. It felt disjointed and weird, and then all of a sudden, almost because of the meta commentary, when the sister explains the sequel, the pre-requel.
I think they keep calling it requel.
I know, I keep adding.
Okay. I'm getting very confused.
Pedantism. World's worst cop, though.
Now, why do you say that?
She was so mean. Do you feel better in the mask?
We all wear masks.
God damn.
That was very deep.
Wow. You heard him. We all wear masks.
Right?
But yeah. No, she's a bad cop because the sister comes back to check on her almost dead sister, and the cop's like, get the fuck out of town, no one wants you here. Like, what the hell is she doing? Like, that's so mean. I really hated her because of that scene. And she was an idiot in the last one. Complete moral.
When she died?
No, the last movie.
Oh.
In 4. The whole I love Dewey Lemon Square bullshit.
Oh, I liked all that.
Killed
all
me.
that.
Did you like how did you like the de-aged Billy Loomis?
Right, Gutter? It's like Silent Bob almost, where Ghostface once in a while says something, and it's deep. It cuts deep just like Ghostface.
Still waters run deep. That's why I'm so shallow. I talk a lot.
Trauma bond on stream. We all wear masks.
The psycho daughter, though. Did you happen to notice how she cleaned the knife off after stabbing her sister's best friend? I thought she was gonna like rub the blood down her face. Like, it was insane. I loved it.
I haven't seen it. There's just a character who's just a normal person, but they get to kill one of the killers.
Well, she's not a normal person.
No, but I mean, she's not a psycho.
She spends the whole movie hallucinating.
No, but I mean, she's not an evil person. Like,
she's hallucinating a serial killer.
It's just, it was a crazy scene. Wiping the blood off someone. Like, that's not the normal reaction you should have if you have to fight someone.
An unveiling hug.
Involuntary, yeah.
Oh, I thought it said, oh, yeah, wow. That's called rape. No, I'm kidding. I will love to see that happen.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're for cleaning our bangers.
Of course.
One of my favorite drug movies.
Oh, it's terrible.
Love it.
It's got great imagery, but other than that...
It had great imagery. It does not hold up at all.
Oh, really?
Looks horrible now. Go back, you do get a 480p fucking television screen that's this big, get real high and watch it. Looks great.
But
special effects were about a year behind on that one. It's like 98.
Because I remember
it needed Matrix 99 stuff.
I remember not really liking the story, but it looked.
I love the story.
I had no story, but it had
the idea of this. Well, but you should love the story. The idea of uploading or transferring or going back and forth between consciousnesses, like your whole life's goal and end game plan.
I think I remember thinking of it like it's true. But movies like Hackers and stuff, where it's like they just got so many things wrong about the technical aspects, it was driving me crazy. That's kind of vaguely what I remember. Like, that's not how that would work. It would not be like that. That's not.
I agree, but sometimes you have this.
Me off.
I get, but it was before the scientifically accurate wave.
But I was in science school, so to speak. I was saying earlier, can you imagine if he just grabs the knife and actually stabs us both on stream live? It would go viral. We'd at least be world famous. Maybe it's worth it.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is both one of my favorite books and one of my favorite movies. But I will say this. I may have read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail a little early in life because, one of my goals in life very young was to have a briefcase filled with different kinds of narcotics, and that kind of behavior led me in rehab by 20. Man, I lived. I didn't stop doing drugs after rehab. I stopped doing the drugs that got. I have a theory that you can do whatever drug you can stay on top of, but if it gets on top of you, then you shouldn't do it. And I had one that got on top of me pretty bad, so I had to take care of that. But I mean, psychedelics and stuff. Yeah, Fear and Loathing is just such a weird and deep, introspective fear. Oh, I love the movie.
Can't stand it.
Oh, you've never been too high on hallucinogens, man.
No, I have not.
Oh, the movie just goes so. I love that movie.
And I don't just like even 15 minutes in, I think I shut my brain off. I cannot stand Johnny Depp's character. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, I would love for you to read the book.
I've tried to read stuff like William S. Burroughs and Jack Kerouac and
Okay,
that
so
kind of stuff too. And it's
do you like the story of Nixon?
like Richard Nixon?
Yeah. Any part of his coming to power and stuff, like there's some interest
that's
there.
particularly interesting.
There's another side of that story that is told very interestingly. Like it's a fairly heavy book, but Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail is fucking brilliant. And I suggest anybody read that book.
Are there any aliens in it?
Oh, you're going live. Well, have a good stream. And definitely go check
streaming.
out I'm Higher Than You TV. He gets Stone in chat. We get Stone in
Thanks
chat.
for stopping by, man. It's cool seeing you. No, I haven't heard of. I've heard
Okay,
of
so
that.
Where the Buffalo Roam is the first movie adaptation of a Hunter S. Thompson work, and it's actually played by Bill Murray. And
Okay,
it's
wow,
Hunter in
that's
a
good.
cabin. It's good, but I mean, he didn't quite understand Hunter, not the way Johnny did. Like Johnny Depp went and lived in Hunter S. Thompson's basement for like 6 months on a cot.
Now I gotta say to you too, though, when I was exposed to William S. Burroughs and all that and didn't like it, I think I was about 17 years old. So I probably have a very different perspective now.
True, and now you're a stoner. But listen, Johnny Depp, I don't know if
I don't think I knew that.
I did know that. They say that in but I don't believe that because like
It
he
seems a
gets
little
a
hard to
producer credit, he gets all these other credits. I mean, like, there's no way maybe he can't wait. I would
Doesn't
believe
watch him at home and put him on.
yeah, like I would believe that he's not seen the final cut on DVD or the remastering, but I cannot believe he hasn't seen a cut of the film that he signs off on or he has input on because he's an executive producer on some of these films. But yeah, executive producers also.
Don't need to skip through just back and forth.
Oh,
Except your OCD won't let you.
I don't have OCD.
Well, of whatever form it is, but that's.
Well, I mean, I want to know what's going on. I was talking. You had to, like, if you guys would fucking talk more, I could read. I'm just kidding.
Excuse me. I guess I don't like them because they glorify
What?
drug use. Movies
Are
like that.
you fucking kidding me, you hypocrite?
I'm not trying to glorify it.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you
if
know
these
what?
people type Bongo Time right now, you will smoke a bong.
I guess I kind of.
And then you'll
walked into
advertise
that
where
one.
we get the weed and the bong from.
I was just so straight edge for so long.
Yes.
In my life.
Oh my god, we're not actually this mean to each other. We're just kidding.
I
Just
think
called
they
you a
get-
fucking hypocrite.
Well, I am.
It's so mean. It's so mean. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Let me do drugs in front of the world. After saying, yeah, I don't want to glorify.
Dance. Bongo Time.
Well, I'm giving the world's richest man more.
You can
money.
take that off at any point. The gag was really funny.
Oh, the
You
world's
feel
richest.
better.
Did I miss something?
I think Dee just called you a virgin stoner.
Oh my god. There ain't nothing virgin on me except my nose, and even that's been fingered. Anyway, longer time.
Oh, that was amazing. That might be one of my favorite things you've ever said. Oh. Jesus, we're hitting 40 minutes and we are still on our first movie. Oh no, we're talking to New Jack City.
Oh no, but speaking of which, I still have. You've heard of the Mandela effect, right?
Yes.
Here's an example of it. I believe we brought up that some of the chat might get. Because Mario Van Peebles stars in New Jack City. Some people may remember that he played a brief. Some of these shows were just terrible. I don't know why they were ever made. But he played drums with his feet and guitar, and it was terrible because his theme song, he had too many syllables in it. It was like, welcome to the Mario Van Peebles show, solo. Like, it was just awful. He couldn't even get it in.
Oh shit! Yeah, solo Bongo Time show. That is fortuitous placement.
And he was not on the Han Solo show or the Solo show. Which the Solo show, they had one episode. It's just about red cups. Like, what can you do with that? I don't even know why they thought of making that. But yeah,
very upset about
the
this.
Mario Van Peebles Solo show was briefly a thing.
Zach brought to me today, before we talk about our last movie, Zach brought to me today a thought experiment that I would like to share with all of you.
What's wrong?
And Ryan, I would like your answer as well. So Zach, would you like to present your next segment?
Oh, I had an idea of like just who would you like to smoke with if you could have a choice of people, but make it kind of an
the Fight
interesting
Club scene.
choice.
Who would you
The
fight?
Fight Club. Who would you
Who-
fight?
yeah.
Yes. You know what? I didn't
So,
even connect it to that.
Who
It's the
would
same
you
idea.
rather smoke with? All right. So our first ones are.
Well, I just thought it might.
We're
Generate some
not going to do them all at once. We'll do this throughout. But who would you rather smoke with? The robot that owns Facebook or the big penis that flies in a big penis? I mean, our Lord and Savior, Jeff Bezos.
Who owns the platform we're currently talking to everyone on?
Yes. Who would you rather smoke weed with?
Yeah, but isn't Zuckerberg a strange-looking dude? Yeah, where'd Ghostface? Well, he had to go kill someone, I think.
Bezos because you like space. All right, that's a valid answer. He'd take you up. You could smoke weed in space.
But I mean, Zuckerberg could buy you a
Space
ticket
weed.
up to space too.
How long does it take from launch to weightlessness for them? Like, how long until they're in the?
You know what? I really don't have a good sense of that, and any guess I have might be off by.
Like, probably enough that if you smoked a bunch of weed and then took some edibles, you'd be high up there. But you don't want to have like heavy lung while you're going like 4 Gs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to go? Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, can you guys just pump oxygen in me for the ride up? I'll be good.
Like, it's more than a few minutes, but I don't know if it's quite a lot more than that or not. But Bezos didn't even go up like to that real level. He just went to a low Earth orbit. Some people argue he didn't even actually make the space.
So, Dee Marie, why Bezos and I'm higher than you? Why Zuckerberg?
Well, she said because he owns
Oh,
a
right.
space
Sorry.
company.
Because, yeah, you like space. My apologies. So, why Zuckerberg?
How long have you been a lizard?
Oh, there you go. You had a
And
question.
he would try and answer in a funny way that he had rehearsed, but would come across as unnatural and this PRP.
Well, oh, sorry. I feel
Yeah.
like, RoboCop 2. I forgot the name of the drug, but it came in this little like pack, and they glue, and you like broke it open. I think you sniffed it or put it in your arm, or so I don't remember, but that one.
I mean, for me, this is a no-brainer. The one from Limitless.
Oh, right. But then
Turns
Rick and
into
Morty,
super genius.
they smoke the what's that when they make the peace treaty in the East. So yeah, there's that.
But in Limitless, they took a pill. You turn into a super genius. Of course, I'd take that one. Or what are the ones that turns you into a superhero? Oh, that's a good question.
Like just compound V. I don't think of that as a drug though.
He is a creeper, for sure.
Yeah.
He's like Tom's bastard stepson.
You know, he speaks really fluent Mandarin.
Probably his wife's Asian.
But I've seen him speak, and like he has no accent and stuff. I've been told. But
Nuke. Yeah, Nuke. Nuke. Oh wait, Nuke. Is that it? Yeah, Nuke's from
Slow-mo from the new Judge
Yeah.
Dredd is pretty cool too.
Right. Thank you, Gutter.
Where you take it and time slows down. And she would kill people by throwing them off the balcony. She'd inject them with slow-mo and they would feel like they're falling to death for forever. Before they, like that's what she'd do to her enemy. She was a
Oh. In what?
in Judge Dredd with Carl Urban.
I don't even remember that. It was just so bad.
It's just
So
called
so
Dredd.
bad.
It's just called Dredd. No, this one was really good. The one with Sylvester Stallone's terrible.
Isn't that? Wait, who's? No, that's.
He's Demolition Man and he's Judge Dredd. Sylvester Stallone.
I know. Did you like which Judge Dredd do you prefer?
One with Rob Snyder?
Yes. See,
What? Like the old
you're
one?
wrong in this.
Second one kind of sucked.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
What? You guys are on like
A lot of it, but so are you. So whose judgment should we really guess here when it's 2 against 1? The interdimensional
No, like-
being agrees with me.
a million people could agree. Like a billion could agree with me that.
No, nuke is the drug from
I don't know which nuke.
RoboCop 2,
Oh.
where you pop it out of a little canister, break it open, and you're like, shh, in your neck. It just looked really fucked when I was a kid, because that's when the movie came out. And like, I realize it was a set of Dremel tools, but the case that they came in was like the same. So like, I carried it around and pretended, okay, listen, it was clear that I was going to do drugs. There's a lot of science. Oh, right. I always forget about Limitless, because that's the one, Limitless.
I've said that like twice already.
Oh, wow, I'm stoned. I did not hear you say that.
I kept saying it was a no-brainer.
I'm high right now.
Oh, the red pill from the Matrix. Man, I would take that one too. That's like a meta question. That's really good. Yeah, it had 3 letters, I think, like LTZ or MTZ or
Total Recall? Well, the original.
that was an operation, not a pill, I think.
What?
Total Recall.
No, it was, like you put your head in a machine.
So I'm not sure that one quite counts.
I feel like
But
that's more a reference back to
Oh,
the Judge Dredd, because they were both remakes. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. Are there drugs in the first one? Wow, that picture got a lot. That picture was a good one.
oh, but like Zuckerberg would have access to so much knowledge about the world through all the data mining and stuff, because like he doesn't let his teenage daughter use Facebook because he knows how bad it is and stuff. No, he did really that.
I know.
And if you could smoke with him, you assume he's going to tell you your secrets. Same with Bezos. Yeah, and I thought, well, who would you smoke with, Cheech and Chong? I don't even know the difference between those two.
No, but the Ajax, okay, so
Who's Ajax?
no, the dude knocks over Ajax, the cleaning product, onto a plate, and the girls think it's Coke and they snort
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember that movie.
So they're saying, what about the Ajax off Cheech and Chong if there's no consequences? I'm like now you're just getting weird and shit. Like, what would you sniff if it wouldn't kill you? Damn. What drug would you? What would you do if it wouldn't kill you? Like, if it got you high?
Wouldn't kill me, but would get me high. What did I do?
Oh, Synchronic was kind of cool. What's your time travel? There's a movie called Synchronic and a drug that lets you. It's the one after Resolution and Endless.
The Social Dilemma? I don't remember.
No.
I think that's the one about Facebook.
Is that like a Netflix documentary?
I think it's a scripted, like fictional show.
Oh, then no.
I think, or like I could be wrong about that.
Oh, we again.
Dude, that's all we do.
The movies are just the starting of our topics, and that's what we use to pull back to if we need to every once in a while.
And like
That's what this
people
is
talk
for.
about, oh yeah,
And
now
back
back
to
to-
Z.
to ankle cameras and showing Yankees.
Well, we are all that way. We're good.
That's what this channel's all about.
Pretty much.
And it's all about that ankle. Because you know it's all about that ankle. I don't know how to make that work.
Zach's a really great drummer.
This ain't the Zach solo show, all right?
Zach's a really great drummer.
There's not any drums here, otherwise I'd try and show something. Like I can make two.
You said solo show. That's the only reference we had.
Yeah, Marvin Peebles, he was just terrible. It was awful. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. He had no shirt. I mean, he got it. Yeah, dude, I get it. You're ripped, but we're here to hear your music, man. Not stare at you.
Yeah. Ankle cams are have been requested a bit here. I don't know why. Well, I guess like my feet are constantly moving. Ryan can literally sit absolutely still for 2 hours. It's really fucking weird. Because you can't sit still for 2 seconds all day long.
Sure.
Just smoke him to death.
And for the foot cam comment there, it's because we're referencing the best music channel on Twitch, Sabrina's solo show, which you should check out.
Hello, Beef Nips. Welcome to the very
Beef
rare
Nips.
conversation.
Hey, man, how's it going? Great to see you.
And R.I.P.D. is a strangely bad but fantastic film.
Thanks for stopping by, Beef. Man, Beef, you blew up Sabrina's stream yesterday. That was crazy. That was awesome. That was so cool to see. And I just imagine what she must be thinking, where it's like, you know, she puts in so much work and does all this awesome stuff, and then it's like,
Yeah, she really works hard. We do nothing. We watch.
oh,
we
it's
watch a
insane
movie.
how much. Yeah.
We each pick a movie and we watch it. That is as much extra work as we do.
But we're not performing or doing anything.
No, we're
skill-based.
doing nothing at all.
We're just hanging.
She
out
is
having fun.
very, very talented, and I give her lots of props.
The beefiest of nips. Beefy got hard nips. They're like diamonds.
Swamp
Afterwards,
Diamonds.
Swamp Diamonds. I'm excited.
Well, really, there was a lot of turf sauce.
Oh,
left in the
R.I.P.D..
one, So I'm like,
I've tried to watch that movie and it is kind of not. Maybe I should give it another chance. It's been a while.
I think it's a little gem. It's kind of fun, but I really like. I like
Thanks,
that
man.
type of film.
It's cool you hang out and smoke with us.
Yeah.
Got a dab time for Ryan. A
Oh,
little bit of
shit.
diamonds going on.
Diamonds. Everybody loves diamonds.
Diamonds. Am I the only one that remembers that?
Diamonds are forever.
Diamonds.
Well, I guess we can put that little faint back on, but turn the volume down first.
Oh yeah.
Just some tuning music in the background. In fact, I don't even know.
Sorry, you already
Zach,
talked
shut up.
about it.
I'll do a dab for sure.
As soon as we, well, I guess it's like, okay, we're gonna.
Oh yeah, so for people that
Before
maybe
this
missed the
falls
question,
into
we were
someone's foot.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg or Bezos. Let's put that back. Who would you rather smoke with?
Oh, Ryan, did you answer?
But
Zuckerberg or Bezos?
I picked
Before I-
Bezos just because I wanted space weed. Space weed. And I want to grow weed in outer space just like Arky did when I pulled it down and see it work.
Oh god damn.
Space weed. You can smoke space weed.
Zach's point's more compelling.
About learning about all
Yeah.
the information he's privy to.
And
I mean, you could argue Bezos buys it a lot and has it through Amazon and Twitch.
like I feel like I'd get a better dinner conversation out of Bezos. So like if it was back in corporate days, I'd be like, hey, yeah, I totally want to talk to Bezos. You know, that we do it.
The thing is, as a technical person, I think I might be able to communicate more effectively with Zuckerberg with all the questions I want. Because I'd ask him like a programmer. I'm not sure Bezos is at that level at all. Not that he's not a genius, they both are, but I think my interface protocols would work better with Zuckerberg.
Whereas, yeah, I think I would probably work better with Bezos. We have.
Who's the richest?
They fluctuate so
I don't
much.
want to be with number one. Whoever's
Bezos, I think, usually has that. But Zuckerberg has been the richest.
It's just a fucking torch they hand off to each other like a weekend cat. It's like having a fucking timeshare at the top of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was the
King of the Hill.
That's pretty bad.
It's more of a timeshare though, because it's not King of the Hill. It's just people.
Oh right, I was
Same
setting you
part.
up with
Yeah, community dabs. Let's do it.
Swamp Dogs.
What are we doing? Countdown.
that.
Well, I'll do a dab. Or smoke a bowl, whatever.
What makes his head so shiny?
What makes
All
what?
that money.
Oh.
That's what. Man, there's pictures of both Musk and Bezos
We really do have to get the second camera.
when they were young and not wealthy the way they are. And they were losing their hair and they had problems. And then they're billionaires and their hair's back and all this stuff. So, yeah, money can buy that kind of stuff next year. And pretty soon they're going to start getting younger and then maybe not dying. Oh, what a great world. Let's have it now.
Alright. Remember to toilet. Toilet. Get the toilet to get work. There you
Back to
Anyways,
DC.
back to DC.
And Bezos' shiny head. Yeah, it seems like it after his awards.
Oh.
Chris Farley. I don't really like Kevin.
I definitely do with Chris Farley.
Oh yeah, Chris
Smoke with-
Farley.
Smoke with Chris Farley for sure.
Totally, Chris Farley. I was just thinking the harder comparison would have been like Chris Farley or fuck.
Adam Sandler.
No, the other one that died.
Oh.
Belushi.
Oh, John Belushi.
I changed my answer because Kevin James would be more fun because Chris Farley's like a 20-year-old corpse. Like you would just, I would not enjoy that.
You said fuck. Oh, you said
I don't even. How would he even smoke?
Oh. I'm afraid to bring up the next one. I forget the next one. Yay! All right. Oh right, and I'm all over. Yeah, Smith and Justin.
Yeah. Yeah, with Beads and
Yeah.
and stuff.
I'm not like-
Sure. Jaden.
Not even a
But
hard
who
question.
do you think would be more fun? Because Bieber and Smith there would be like they'd be pretentious and full of themselves, and these guys, the Island Boys, they'd be stupid and silly and like I don't know.
Absolutely.
You might have more fun.
Absolutely, Bieber and Smith.
Yeah, 100%.
This was.
I just wanted an excuse to have the Island Boys on.
I know.
Because I'm an island boy. God, it's so fucking catchy. Even though
Robin Williams. I love Adam Sandler, and I really, really do. I think he's amazing, but I think
Adam
Robin
Sandler.
Williams.
Adam
Robin
Sandler.
Williams. Sure.
I never really liked Robin Williams.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but yeah, nothing with Sandler just is one of my
Oh.
favorite.
Live at the Met, live on Broadway, just brilliant pieces of comedy. Mrs. Doubtfire, like so much of his works are amazing. I just mean Adam Sandler. I know Adam Sandler. I've seen all of his movies. Like he is always Adam Sandlering all over Adam Sandler.
I think he's kind of a case of Eric Andre, where that's his character. But what it seems like people that meet him on the internet, especially because he plays basketball in public courts, like he's the most down to earth, nicest guy. For Chris Farley, no, I would not enjoy that at all.
But yeah, like that's
Oh, but since speaking of Kevin James, just look up his YouTube channel or something. He releases these really well produced short skits.
Oh, we got
And they are beyond hilarious.
We got a Bongo Time from I Am Higher Than You.
All right, well,
It's channel points, which is
so
clearly
yeah,
don't actually
and
work.
he's like a sound guy, and he's expertly editing himself into existing movies, like The Godfather or thing. No, I don't think that's one, but
Oh, let's do a countdown.
it's really
Count
freaking
down,
good.
community
Okay,
bongos.
who's extra that themselves
Get your
in?
swamp weed.
Kevin James.
You have to put 3
Oh, yeah.
quads together and get.
And he's yelling at Will Smith.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Yes, he's like,
smoke the swamp weed.
And Will Smith slaps him. I mean, no, that was at the Grammys. Wrong thing. All right, guys, we're going to count down for Bongo Time. If you would, I can do that after.
and look up Kevin James sound guy.
So at the end, the next time you see us, we are going to light and go. We're just going to hit it. So join us if you'd like. 30-second countdown.
Bongo Time.
Swamp weed.
So what about between Bieber and Jades? Who would you smoke with between those two?
Beaver.
Why?
Canadian.
Oh, that's your reason?
I mean, I don't find him to be nearly as pretentious. He got humbled in his career already. So I feel like he's on the second side now. And now he's not just that pretentious piece of shit kid. He's now learned something. He's been through some shit. And he'd probably have a good... Like yeah, he's lived. He left a monkey in Germany. And then got him back on the roast. Like, I don't know if that was actually the monkey or stunt.
Oh, reason. My goodness.
That's true.
Zach might need a video. Do you need a video?
I wouldn't mind.
Do you need a video? All right. Well, here's a video from our sponsor. Again, our sponsor is Mad Dad Labs. Check them out at maddadlabs.com. Zach needs to take a breath. We are giving away a bong and a t-shirt if you follow us here and then follow us on Instagram.
Coughing incoming.
And yeah, Zach's going to cough. So here's a word from our sponsor. Oh, we're back. Well, go get a lighter and yeah, it sucks when the lighter dies. Yeah, so
What do you think about this couple? Sandler and Williams had some drip. Do you mean like bad movies? Because I would say, yeah, they both got some really bad movies. Sandler has a ton of bad movies and a few gems.
all right, well, name his bad movies. Here, Nick, go off
Oh,
on that.
there's, if you go to IMDb, you don't realize that he makes like 20 movies you've never heard of.
Oh yeah,
Like he just pumps out garbage with his friends and pays them. There's whole analysis videos. He's just getting his friends to go on vacation with him, and they film a bit of it and throw together a movie. And studios allow this because they sell enough tickets that even though it's crap, people go because it's Adam Sandler.
I have liked most of his Netflix stuff. Yeah, they do not.
I didn't know that lingo.
Well, I thought Drip meant showing off. But yeah, they have terrible fashion sense. Like Adam Sandler goes to interviews with Jay Leno with like a collar that's all loose up.
Did you delete the pictures I had of Jaden? Because there's times he looks like a lollipop dropped in dirt. Like
you didn't have pictures, you had slides.
Oh, that's right. So
and we have them, but you'd have to log back.
That's fine. It's just, man, yeah, Jaden has some funny looks. But he's also at the head of the world, and everyone's looking at him, so that's always got to do something weird.
All right.
To stand there.
All right, well, final one that Zach brought. And I do not condone this behavior. I would just like to say that.
And I've heard those, is it Jinko jeans, the huge ones?
Like from the 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
They are making a comeback, I've heard.
Yes.
I've been starting to hear that.
Yes.
And I hope that they would never come and...
What I hope comes back, and I say this all the time, because you can't find cargo pants that are exactly what I'm talking about, but if you're alive in the 90s, you know what I mean. And it was when the pockets were just a little lower, they were way baggier, and like I was a skater back then, so they had like, oh man, I miss cargo pants.
There's no clear sign of the end of the world in the last 2 years than the comeback of Jinko.
No, I think this right here is a clear sign of the end of the world that I'm allowing this to be put up here. But who would you rather smoke with?
Are you goat or are you fish?
No, are you goat or you Nemo? I'm not willing to have you say it. You didn't prepare it that way. You gave us a goat. You gave us screaming internet goat versus Nemo. Who would you rather smoke with? Screaming internet goat or Nemo?
I'm so happy you recognized.
Well, which one? You have to pick one of those two.
Who would I rather smoke with?
Nemo, obviously.
Well, Nemo can actually communicate it.
I mean, you put these two up.
Yeah, you put them
You
up.
made your bed. Lay in it. Did we not talk about this before the stream?
It's more about the verses, celebration, unification.
Dearest Nemo.
Do you like goat or fish? Are you goat or are you fish? Don't be fancy.
Whoa.
Celebration for fish. There is one for celebration for fish. It's like he was actually in studio for a minute.
I think CB4 is the best pick of the week.
Yeah, I gotta agree. It was freaking really good.
That's pretty good. I like
And
when, he
Scream
was,
was good too.
when the girl was banging him and then it like turned into a doll and he's
Oh, I really wanted to make a point about New Jack City, though. I felt it very important to point out that the girl that the two friends fought over, that kind of ruined everything. Like, God, I thought she was ugly. God damn, like, I'm like, you're fighting over this. Man, she's ugly.
Yeah,
God, like,
I agree. She was
pissed me
not.
off.
She was not the most attractive woman in the film. It was strange.
At first, I thought she was a man, and I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm like, all right, you guys can fight over her, but not my thing.
Oh yeah, I this like I mean although the rest of the film was almost perfectly. Yeah, you're right. She didn't. There was other more attractive women in the.
Every other woman in the movie was more attractive.
Like,
I'm so angry and mean to this poor woman.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Like all beauty is subjective, and we apologize. We're not trying to shame anybody. Just I didn't find her overly
There's
attractive.
obviously a lot of people that did because she's got that role.
Oh, I like the rest of the movie. Although it's amazing how much music they wrote.
This poor woman's crying. So
I know. Like
so people are.
That's why I'm moving on from that specific topic to how many songs they wrote with New Jack City in it.
I love the quintet singing. Holy crap, they were
in the alleyway. Oh, I love Ryan. How do you feel about acapella music? Can you sing some for us? See, this is why we don't say negative things.
I didn't say anything. I think it was a TikTok. It was trending or something. I'm just copying that.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
But usually there's one really good-looking sister and one ugly sister. So, Gunnar, that was a great line. Well, what's that song? What's that song? Mother, or something. Who does that song?
I'm gonna need more than just the word mother. Pink Floyd has a song called Mother.
I think it's that one. Because Gutter's got a song like that. It's like, Gutter, do you think the bombs will drop today?
Yeah,
and it gets stuck in my head all the freaking time.
It's amazing how much music Zach hears in the real world. He goes, "Oh my god, I hear that at Twitch all the time." Oh.
Because man, it's all mostly covers, right? Like 90%.
How's that bomb treating you, Ryan?
And then I also, Gutter has this one emote pattern where it's the two farts, the orange parts, and then a little white man in a suit that's dancing between them. This little animation. And I just associate that with him all the time. That's Gutter right there, that little like kind of white dance. That's just a really cute little emote. And then, Gutter, I never told you this. I played I lived for in World of Warcraft for 3 years, and my character's name was Gutter Rod, and so everyone called me Gutter as well. So I have this association with your name in that first little bit there, big time.
Yeah, I almost said Gutter Rod.
It's almost like my nickname too. So whenever I hear it, it still triggers a bit.
You get triggered?
In a good way.
I can't believe you found this. Did you make this?
Allegedly, I might have.
Allegedly.
But I mean, the movie had a touch.
Did you make these?
Well, I did take the screenshots and put some text.
See? Where's your notes? I'm just
I mean, I had to go to university many years to be able to make these high quality memes.
This is why I asked for them in advance.
I think
I can give them back to you on a piece of paper.
I actually got the movies
Today. Oh, okay.
Twinsies, yeah. You too, man.
Yeah. He's the first, I think the first or second time I've ever listened to Twitch while I drove.
Gutter's friends with the world.
Oh, where everyone's making friends.
And smoking bombs.
I think that calls for a bongo time.
Yeah, I need a little more. Now the question with the Scream stuff is, will they make a Scream 6?
No, it'll be Scream 2. Like the Halloween series.
You know what I mean.
Or Scream something clever.
Yes. Scream the Screaming.
I mean, we have some toys and
Welcome back,
apparatus.
Token.
Oh yeah, welcome back, sorry. And some apparatus that we use every once in a while. But not really. I have a couple of shatter pens that I fill up. My favorite right now is my tarp pen. But no, it's right down here. We got a new toy this week.
Thank you, Liquor Chrome.
I haven't tried yet.
You guys ready?
I don't.
Zach is about to get higher than he's ever been.
I really don't think Zach should be taking big, long hauls of hash right
No, that's not.
I'll set it up. Like,
More balls?
hold that.
This is like quite the operation.
I know.
Oh, you're about to get really high, bro.
We're not actually using it, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to use it.
Yeah, I thought you just said you wanted to.
Yeah, you're usually getting high.
I'm really. Did I say that?
You just said that. You can't take
You
that back.
grabbed the hose.
You just took that.
I was just trying to show it.
Yeah, you gotta take it now.
Okay, man, you.
No, okay, we're
I don't know what's going on.
I'm absolutely bugging you because we're supposed to be taking it out on 420.
Alright.
And still have to see if I can. There is a slight defect in it that it is. It's leaning a little. The base piece was glued on improperly. Break it before 420, like an ass.
Alright, well, we'll do a bongo time.
And it's so funny.
They have
when
a makeshift later.
Jerry gave us it, and he's like, so when you break it, just keep in mind you can use this piece for it on anything. He's like, on any balls. I'm like, that's some good advice, Jerry. Can you put this on the table?
So the
behind you?
plan to do what? To do what with this? Because
On 420?
we're going to use that on 420.
100%.
Okay. And we're going to burn
One of the 20s will be hookah time.
with a bunch of hash.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Like, there's a box of hash.
So we should do it a few times.
No, once.
Not like every 4 hours or something.
No. Just one heavy session with a lot of hash. Because we're going to also do it with the spinner.
What's the spinner?
The gravity bomb.
Yeah. Because it has a section for the shisha buck, too.
I guess I'll just know it when I see it.
It just has two bottles almost like on it, and you turn it upside down and turn it upside down,
And
and
you get this smoke.
there's a spout comes out the side.
I
I feel like
don't
I've shown
think
you
it's-
this already.
Yeah, I think you've seen this before.
But April 20th, we will be doing all this stuff.
Oh, it's going to be a very crazy day. How far?
That's the plan, right?
We have to catch up at some point.
This is all about the hoof ends.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Well, yeah, you should. Are you at the same time zone as us? I forgot. Because if you're off our 420 time zone, you can always.
We're Eastern Standard Time.
I mean, you can always join us for another 20.
We're going to do everyone all day, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like we should pick a bunch of people to come join us on air that day. Like send them the link to come in.
And we'll be trying to do the odd time zones, I think, too, where there's a lot of half-hour time zones off, so we can do 420s. Every 30
See, they're
minutes.
all in different time zones from us, so we could totally have if anybody wanted to join us, have a follower smoke session live.
And if they're not at a bar of their own, like, we're going to be at a bar, we're just streaming it.
well, no, we're streaming in studio most of the day.
Yeah.
Until like 5, and then we're gonna start after. Yeah, we're gonna do 420 in studio.
Yeah, I guess you can't really go out in public and celebrate 420 in bars or anything.
No. So yeah, we're gonna be hitting almost every 20. I think we're hitting every 20 all day long, and there'll be some stunts. Some of it'll be on Instagram. A bunch of it'll be on here. Maybe we'll just put a cam on Ryan, and he'll live stream all day on our Twitch.
We should get a GoPro
Yeah.
and it's just shows his
Just-
face facing back and streams it.
We'll just use one of the cell phones. Then you
Oh, but something he can wear on his hat.
Yeah, no, but we can get like I have
Or
like the
that,
chest cam.
Yeah.
Ryan will wear a chest cam all day, smoking bombs.
Not really, but we're just brainstorming.
Would you?
Hmm?
Would you wear a chest cam?
Sure.
You can.
He's like, all right, man. Ryan cam, see? to fill in a bunch of just to keep the stream going all day.
And it can be a staring contest, and Ryan always wins.
True.
Half-hour drum solo.
Man, 30 going on 13 trying to get me to drum solo, and I ran. Yeah, I gotta practice that shit. I don't know what I'm doing. It's hard to be creative and unique.
How about 30-minute, the three of us jam
That's more doable.
with no prep?
I've done lots of that kind of stuff. I used to hang out in a music rehearsal place because I knew the owner, and I got to jam with like different people all the time for years. It was really cool.
Oh, the life of Ryan's. Oh, you guys are funny. Hey Ryan, did you know they have a car that runs on water?
What? Yeah, runs in water, man?
Is that a reference to something?
No. Yes. When Ryan's really high. I remind him he's getting to hide level still. Which clearly means you need a bongo time.
No, true.
Because if you're going to devolve quick and hard. As Hunter S. Thompson said, anything worth doing is worth doing well. This makes me want to pick one of his films, but I know you really hate them.
It's true, but I got to admit, it's been a good decade or more since I've really given them a chance. Anything like that.
You have to be sufficiently stoned.
Well,
Because you have to be...
that'll be no problem.
Okay. Watch it. I'll watch it with you so I can dab you right in. But my favorite skateboard trick. I mean, when I skated, I was much younger and tricks hadn't evolved that far, but I still skate now. I can't think of my favorite skateboard trick.
Kickflip?
Well, I'm not trying to name a skateboard trick.
Anything I've seen by
Yeah.
Rodney Mullen is like next level God stuff. Where it's like,
Yeah.
not only have I not seen any of these tricks, like no one else could do them. It seems.
Now there's a whole bunch
Now
of
I've seen
that's
some
a
people,
massive
yes.
part of it. But the real problem is that Rodney
Some of it.
Mullen's style of skateboarding didn't advance past him for a long time. It got smaller and smaller as
But
Burton
just he
Street took
never-
over.
He never stumbles. Like he doesn't. It's inhuman how
Like,
perfect he is. I've never messed
and
up.
actually, that's funny. I was about to say, like, from back in the day, like 360 flip used to be like for flat ground 360 flip because it's just such a fun trick, especially going backside into it. And I don't know, Vert. Like little kids do 1080s for fun now.
I saw a video of like
Crazy.
a 12-year-old do a 1080.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Like the kids have gone further than 1080. They just do 1080s for fun now, and it was like the hardest vert trick
I
I've
might
ever
have even seen a little girl do a
Yeah.
1080.
The OS. I don't know what that is.
See, this guy doesn't know anything. Old school RuneScape. Come on, man. It's just.
I've never played the game.
I know. It's just there's so many acronyms. on
Why
there.
would I know that? Did you
Because
know what that
it's-
is?
Because it's that Bane quote, like I was born in the internet. You just live there.
I was chatting to like virtual places back then. You don't say, you.
But I've been in it since I was kind of born.
It shaped you, I know. It only shaped me. You were born in.
And we talked about RuneScape last time too. But that is very complicated. That's how it's known. It's like WoW, World of Warcraft. Or LOL, League of Legends, although he's saying that. And man, I've played a lot of League of Legends as well. Oh, and I was a troll in World of Warcraft. I was a griefer.
No, I grew up in a pure form of the internet. When people are just happy to meet other people across the world. Like it feels like on Twitch now. That's why I like this. Because it feels more like the original my original memory of the internet in the 90s. When you just found a group of people you like to talk to and you shot the shit.
While you're skilling up in RuneScape at a skilling node.
I don't know.
Man, I've missed most of this month's Yak Track. I'm terrible.
So what you guys pick for next week? Okay.
See, I always get stumbled right here because I'm trying to remember if I sent one in chat or not.
Oh, you didn't?
Did I not send mine a week early again?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Damn. Oh, right, because you guys totally derailed it with the fucking Chris Rock thing. I'm like, damn it, we all picked Chris Rock. Which we ended up breaking. And Zach picked Scream just randomly, which I was happy about because that was a lot of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
It is 11, 24, and 17, 19, 20, 21.
I mean, that's kind of 420.
At night. Yeah.
With some sketchy math. It's kind of 420 somewhere with some sketchy math. You can make that look good.
I mean, if you want to go back through astrological times and adjust time for when it should be, it could be 420 exactly here.
Or, you know, if you're standing on Pluto from a certain point of view, you round by fives or something.
Yeah, so you are 1 hour behind us. Do you want to know the future? How did we get onto? Oh yeah, we were just talking about molded by. That's another song. How the hell did we get start talking about the old internet? Well, we should have been talking about the new internet. No, that's just scary.
But honestly, who do you identify more with? Are you goat or are you fish? Because I strongly identify with goat.
Well, if you're asking me what animal I prefer, I like goats.
Ryan, are you goat or are you fish?
Uh-huh.
There's also the choice of being a fencer and not, like sitting on the fence basically and not.
That's offensive.
Yeah.
The way that
I'm just kidding.
I was struggling to describe the grammatical content of nonsense language devised by goat versus fish. Because I actually do kind of recognize the structure and meaning behind what he's doing. A little bit. There's some method behind the madness. And if you don't know, check out Goat vs. Fish on Twitch. He's kind of something else. Unification.
That joke, like for the first time I heard that, like the a version of this joke, I'm pretty sure is in a Liam Neeson film where he's being
Ball lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Which joke?
Oh no, that tell me the Powerball numbers because we were talking about. He said, "How's the future?" Because it's now right here, but not Liam Neeson, Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, like he's talking to someone in Japan, and he says that he makes the joke along the lines of like, "What's the numbers?" And I've always liked that joke, so I don't know. I do say it that long. We're just stoned.
What's up, Domination?
That is interesting.
I'm curious more about the. Oh, see, Gunner celebrates for goat. Yeah, the goats have this, no question. Oh, I didn't check that out. And I looked up. He's got old tour dates on his website. He's been going like live since like 2016 or 17.
Really?
Like performing his Goat vs. Fish. He's very established. But I want to know more about this eating insects. I might have heard. It's just there's strange things being filmed now, like things like that. But
Well, that's not that strange. That's been on like National
Fear
Geographic for a long time. And Fear Factor. now I get that there's whole channels dedicated to eating all sorts of things. The raw sea, like the copious amounts of raw seafood is the one that I'm like, I just don't understand this specific. Teach their own. Not that there's a problem with that.
I got a problem with
That's right. I made a Seinfeld reference.
I got a problem with it. There should be more of it. Eating channels everywhere. Everyone's just getting really fat. Like, pig out. Eat like the world's ending.
And back to DC.
Back to DC Comics.
Bongo Time, Ryan.
You got specifically called it.
You
You
got
guys, sir.
Next one.
Also,
What's going on here?
oh, you're not watching. That's right, because we have to watch both screens.
Did we miss a bunch of Bongo Time redemptions?
Oh no.
We're not even looking at the event list. I'm sorry, this is such a stoner show.
Okay, it's at the top. I think the last one was 31 minutes ago, and I think I remember it. We're good.
I can't believe
We
we
have no
smoked
idea
this
what we're
much weed and can't pay attention to multiple
Yeah, no shit,
things going on
eh?
all over.
Cannot believe we forget to do stuff.
And I mean, we got Ghostface running around too. So that's kind of unnerving at the same time.
Very true. So I put the knife in plain sight and locked all the doors.
I'm sure Ghostface could find another.
So do you think Scream got too meta?
I wanted to bring that up because it almost feels like I got the feeling of the Rick and Morty episode where all the heists, and he kind of shows how formulaic and stuff it is. And it feels now movies are
You
all
son of a
so
bitch. I mean,
yeah, you son of a bitch on it. They're so formulaic where, and I like Scream and all the meta, but it's like every movie has to do this now. So now that level of meta, I'm kind of expecting.
So, Ryan, what did you think about the scene in the living room where the football player's
But I like
sister
that.
is just going nuts, telling everybody about the requel and all that? Like, was it too meta? Was it too expositional? Or did you just sit back and enjoy it?
Alright.
Scream.
Oh, Scream.
The scene in the living room where the sister explains to everybody, like Randy's niece
Oh yeah, okay.
tells everybody about the requel.
Yeah.
Did you find it to be too meta? Did you find it to be too expositional? Or did you just sit back and enjoy it as a scene?
Yeah, I guess I just took it what it is for where the Stab franchise they were trying to tell was, I guess, at the time, but it seemed weird that they were bringing back all the characters, I guess, but it was kind of cool at the same time.
Now, what'd you think about the couch scene? Like the after party where like she's watching the TV and like we're layering out the, oh, look behind you as we're yelling at her, look behind us. Did anyone look behind them?
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
That is a good point.
So,
Kind of.
what did you think about that layered, like all this meta?
I love the
like, what did you
couch
think about the couch scene?
I've seen.
Where she's watching the old film.
Same girl, Randy's niece. She's by herself. She's watching. Everyone's left the party, and she's all drunk and stoned, and she's watching the movie Stab. That's filmed in the exact same spot she's sitting in.
Oh yeah, true.
And the killer comes up behind her like he came up behind Randy in the meta room where it's happening in real life, but it's been filmed for a movie, but it's happening in real life.
Screamception.
Screamception, yeah, like, what did you think of that scene?
Yeah, it was definitely meta for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Bongo Time.
Man. I do need a sip.
Hashtag Mr. Beardness. Hashtag Get Sexy Glasses.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
And I'm saying I enjoyed Scream all the way through, but now I'm noticing that all the movies are kind of doing this. It's almost like when the TV show ran out of things to write about, they'd add a kid to the show. It's like, okay, now we're at number 5. We got to go really meta. We got to go meta above meta. And they did a good job, but that expectation is hard to subvert because I'm waiting for it. And it's an old property too. Like Knives Out got me really good, but it's all new stuff. The hashtags.
Oh,
I'm guessing.
I did not know that. I have to rewatch that. But if you were just asking what my favorite Pineapple Express quote is, it's probably the line about "You're not my friend, you're my drug dealer," or his explanation of why drug dealers have to want to talk to you and shit. Because I mean, like don't get me wrong, I've befriended a lot of my pot dealers. But I mean, we've all had pot dealers who are like, man, can I just get my weed and get the fuck out of here? Like,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't think some of them will show you their new TV that they just bought, and you're like, damn, that's really cool, man. And you hang out with them and play a video game. Some are like, man, I don't care, man. I just need to get this weed and get home, man. I just want to smoke some weed at home.
Yeah.
I have an interesting story about one of my old drug dealers. Oh, big mixing glasses. Yeah, it's pineapple.
Okay.
I used to drive from about an hour to go get pot from another city. And it was a friend from a group of friends that sold it. And he was kind of a hoarder, and he had an apartment in a place. And it was full, like one of those places full of stuff all over. And I was just hanging out with him for an hour. So I liked him. And we would like watch, listen to old ska music. And he collected whiskeys and I'd do shots. But he was like a crazy Gandalf hermit type. He's very interesting. And he had all these crazy stories. Like, he was a wild person. But yeah, man, like you go to his bathroom and it was just like kitty litter piled up to the walls. And, like his bathtub, you couldn't use his bathtub. I'm not sure what he did about it. He was one of those people.
Oh, the story started out really nice. Fun, just
Oh, but I
was stoner. Now it got darker.
Oh, and
Why is everything got to turn dark in the
He
end?
had, like,
what happened
10
to the happy ending?
10 cats in the apartment with him.
Do you know? Okay, you know what you're talking about right now, and how that just turned there in your story is exactly why I still love the '90s movies.
Because they don't show that half.
Because there's still this glare on them that's happy. Do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, a couple of movies got a little dark, and then they got real. The rest of the film got really ridiculous in the 2000s, and right in mid 2000s, everyone's like realism, and everything got really fucking dark.
He was very intelligent, and I really liked him. And Gord, if you're out there, I miss you. I haven't seen him in a long time.
And that might just be chubby guy resonance. Lot for the sound to bounce around here, and I think being high inherently makes your voice.
And I
raspy.
still highly recommend you watch the Seth Rogen Hot Ones episode.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting.
Like, it's a good episode. I don't really like him.
And it's so funny. It's almost like I stopped watching the show after I stole his idea. Like out of
Changed
guilt.
it for Pod. And he's had a lot of big good guests on, like Hot Ones lately.
Yeah, right, I'll start watching it again. Because I have time to watch more content.
Right.
Sometime Ryan and I'll work. I mean, eventually.
Man, that shit smell good as hell, dog. I'm Jamal. Peace, Silas.
That's my verses. If you can only smoke weed with one. Red or meth?
I thought you were talking about the verses. Go versus fish verses.
Matt.
Meth? How about out there? Who's yours?
Man, that shit smell good as hell, dog. I'm Jamal. Peace, Silas. So you trying to get something to bring them nerves down too, huh, bro? Yeah, I figured if I study high, take the test high, get high scores. Right?
Right.
Right.
Who would you rather get high with? Red or meth?
I think red.
Why? Just curious.
I don't really have a good reason. I don't know enough about them as people to like make an informed choice. So,
My choice is. It's really hard because if I'm just talking about their hip hop careers, it's definitely Method Man I want to talk to. And Method Man's very, very well spoken, but I mean, Red is just a little out there. He's just a little more weird.
I mean, I'd prefer Old Dirty Bastard, to be honest. And he seems
Like,
legitimately
would you poke him
insane.
with a stick? Because he's been dead for 10 years. 12 years? 15 years?
It seems like quite a while now.
Farley's been like 25 years.
But he seemed legitimately crazy, and so, I don't know. I want to see it for myself.
I love this movie. That's one of my favorite stoner movies.
Yeah.
And I suggest everybody watch part 2. It's not good. I just suggest you watch it.
Gotta be a red pill. I guess Gutter is going with red.
All right.
Who does it?
That is my wife's favorite stoner movie, which we haven't actually watched since she got on the weed. So she started smoking weed again. Which means I have to probably watch that soon. I actually have to admit, as much as I don't like the Saw movies, I was a little disappointed we didn't end up watching Spiral. I'm not going to watch it until you force me to, but I mean, because you always want to face
Your fears?
yeah, like, and nothing really scares me. That more, like, it's not like, it's somewhere between fear and what Michael Scott does to me.
The cringe?
Yeah, it's like scary cringe. That's what Saw series does to me. Everything past the first one. I can watch the first one and repeat. Great movie.
Oh, Red from Pineapple Express.
Yeah, I knew what he meant. But I allowed you to recontext it later. Red is, yeah, that was best.
See, I don't know Pineapple Express really that well.
Have you seen it though?
It's like once, and I kind of think I did like it.
Before we?
No, within the last year, I would say.
Oh.
Maybe it's a little more. But maybe I wasn't in the right mood. I don't know.
But he also chooses Redmond. Danny McBride is this weird gem. Like,
Who's Danny McBride?
You seen him in Kenny Powers?
yeah, Eastbound and Down.
Yeah,
I don't know that movie.
It's a TV show
TV show.
from HBO. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, have you seen
Oh, yeah.
Is it-
what's the movie where they all play themselves? This is the end.
Okay.
Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
He's the one that comes on everything, and then eats all their
I don't
food,
remember this.
and then has
Okay.
Channing Tatum as a slave.
That's not enough for me to go on.
Are you kidding me? He uses Channing Tatum as a sex slave. How do you?
Movies go in and out one year every other so many times.
Your Highness. Oh wow, this is so hard. I think I had a catch.
What gemstones?
I don't know
The Infinity Stones.
Like the Infinity Stones.
No, I'm just throwing that out.
Oh. See, that one agrees. Kenny Powers is.
I don't know who Kenny Powers is.
Hey, you know, watch it.
It's on, this is on Eastbound?
Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, he's the main character. on
What's
Eastbound
the
and
show about?
Down. Ball player.
A ball player?
Yeah, MLB.
If it's not...
It's about a pitcher that likes to party
And once
in
they-
ridiculous situations, and there's lots of big boobs in it.
and he's making a comeback.
For the last 3 to 4 years, if it's not... Probably even way longer. If it's not any form of science fiction, I just basically...
That show's like 4 seasons long, and it ended like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I would say I've been going for decades.
Is he not in Hot Tub Time Machine?
I want
Yeah,
aliens,
so,
ghosts, or
yeah,
androids or something.
Oh, I don't know that show. Oh, I feel like I should watch it then. I really do like Danny McBride.
Land of the Lost. There you go.
Oh, like Land of the Lost, isn't that? Yeah, with Will Ferrell and. No, you don't remember that one either. All right.
That's Eastbound, I assume.
Yeah.
So wait, is it a comedy?
Yeah. But it's like an HBO comedy, so it's a little.
I never really watched.
more real and gritty, and then really, really over the top.
Yeah, but you liked. Is it Wet Hot American Summer? I did not like that at all.
You have to watch
I'm just
all of
saying,
them.
I don't think you should say the things you don't like based on our audience. Like, I think they'd be into things like the Wet Hot American Summer. Like
I thought it kind of sucked.
H. John Benjamin as a can of string beans. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It did not really make me laugh, and it was off-putting that there's adults acting like kids, but no one's acknowledging it. Everything about it threw me off.
You know, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, because you gotta watch the first one, so it probably didn't make sense.
What are you
to
putting
just
on?
Right on the TV show. Hot American Summer?
No. Oh, crap, I forgot his first name by clicking over here now. Almost.
But why are some of them adults acting like kids, but not?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you have to watch all of it to understand that. Because they are all coming back after not doing it for a really long time. They're like, all right, well, we'll do it. That's okay. So here.
Oh, yeah,
Are we going to share with us?
Yes, I will do it properly this time and not.
We need to turn off the music.
Right. I don't think I can do it while I'm setting this up. So. All right, I will try and do this properly this time.
Just momentary pause here.
I'm sick and tired of carrying all the weight. The coaches and owners not giving me the shit I need to win. Atlanta, you're fucking out. Kenny Powers is now a free agent. Find a bar and get shit-faced, huh? Get me paid, bitch! Superstar!
Did you get the Christmas cards we got you this year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I get a shit ton of fan mail, so that's a lot of mail to go through. But yeah, I mean, I think I did. Y'all get that the tannin bed I sent y'all last year?
Yeah, the one you sent 3 years ago.
3 years. Wow. Well, it is a tannin bed, you know. So, you boys ever tag team anybody? Beat up any kids in your neighborhood? When we were kids, me and your dad used to beat the shit out of these retard brothers that used to live down the street from us. Hilarious. I mean, this guy was the most ruthless one. Now, I'm sitting here, he's got a family, he's got a nice shirt on.
We try and teach our children not to make fun of others who are challenged.
Mongoloid Mike, is that what you used to call him? Just bust his head open with a stick. Remember that?
I think we're gonna tone down the language, right?
I mean, my mind's still blown. You got 3 kids. I mean, I remember you having this one. Old Blondie over here. We got 3.
This doesn't exactly depict how bad he
Hours
is.
away.
Just let it play.
Littlest one's a girl.
It's not a long clip. Oh,
You certainly
sure.
are. Her name is Rose, named after Miss Kate Winslet in the movie Titanic.
Y'all named your daughter after fucking Titanic?
It's Cassie's favorite movie.
Oh, wow. You gotta be shitting me. What's his name? Fucking Shrek? No, huh?
Oh,
Powers in my school. Wow. It is a true pleasure to meet you. I'm just a huge fan. Terrence Cutler, principal.
Oh, big boss man. Okay.
Well, when I heard that you were going to be subbing here, I almost lost my mind.
Well, that's good for you.
Well, there's something you need to know about, Kenny. You're not the only athlete here at Jeff Davis. I happen to be training for a triathlon right now, so doing a lot of running and cycling, swimming. Well, you know all about that.
No, actually, I don't. I play real sports. I try to be the best at exercising. I'm just kidding. All right, got time for one more. Tim and Kid.
My dad said you ruined baseball.
You know what? I can already tell that I don't like you. And I'm probably not going to like you, no matter how many pull-ups or push-ups you do. Or anybody wants to pick on anybody in class, aim for him, because I ain't watching. Just saw 2 boys rape
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. All right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob, and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here, and I can just do the blowjob here. Yeah. So, but hey, this one is done too. You can take that as well.
Thank you.
Okay. And can I wear the Scream mask? The mask from Scream.
Hey.
when I do you from behind. Hello. Hey. Question, hypothetical. Okay. When you were engaged to get married to Dustin, if somebody else would have asked you out, like, what would you have said?
Well, I was pregnant when Dustin asked me to marry him, so.
Right, yeah. Who's going to want to stick that? Okay. No, get down. Get your ass down right now. Hop off there, blonde ambition tour.
You cannot talk to my son that way!
Get out of here. He's got doo-doo and chocolate over his hands, ruining my goddamn handlebars.
What's going on?
Okay, Wayne was just sitting on his jet ski.
And that's why you're swearing at him?
I will continue to swear, Dustin. This jet ski ain't a goddamn toy.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what would happen if he would have dry accelerated this jet ski on land? He would have ruined it.
If you're really strapped for cash, sell the jet ski.
I don't tell you what to do with your money. Don't fucking tell me what to do with mine, okay? And Cassie, do not stare at me with those dead eyes, you jerk bitch.
Kenny!
Instantly, I regret saying that. That was a horrible thing to say. It's just, I'm Kenny Powers, and I'm very upset with how I'm acting right now. I just have a very hard time expressing my emotions, and I can't stop from yelling. So I'm very sorry. I don't mean to offend you, Wayne. You have fucking pissed me off, but I'm just very upset right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go. But I'm not going to stop yelling, because then that'll mean I lost the fight. So please leave the key under the mat. I love y'all very much. Peace out. Yo, what's happening over here with the babes?
All dance.
Oh, a dance, huh?
Would you like to buy a ticket?
All the profits go toward Philip's hospital bills.
Who the fuck is Philip?
He's one of our students here. He is great.
Exactly.
I've never seen that kid at school
Spotty
here.
Dixie, I think it's called.
Whatever the fuck that stuff is, I don't know him.
Bongo
He gets to
Time.
dance? No, I'm not going to any depressing shit like that. Too sensitive.
Oh, can you take the birth darling? It looks like your name is on the chaperone list.
When is this dance?
It's tonight.
Tonight?
Okay.
Tonight? Fuck that noise. I can't do anything tonight. I got some shit set up already. How much y'all give me if I slam dunk this thing in the trash can?
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. What did I tell you? I said put something nice on. You look like a busted Daytona stripper in that shit.
This is my evening wear.
Listen, I don't want no pussy getting wet dresses for this cookout. This needs to be a normal evening outfit that regular people would wear. I'm walking to a fucking hornet's nest, all right? Now be my companion. I need you to make me help them be jealous of me. Now, I know you're not a natural beauty, but I think with the right clothes, the right look, you can be very striking.
Yeah, and what the fuck do you know?
Oh, what do I know? I know that one of us had their own personal stylist, and one of us shoplifts their shit from Fashion Bug. That's what I know. Now, what else you got?
Oh, Christ almighty. Okay, this you're gonna like. We got this.
Honey, I love you. I think you're a terrific girl, but you have clothes like a fucking dickhead.
The problem is he's so problematic. I would just be angry all the time every time he's on screen.
Well, I mean,
Wanting to confront him.
that's the distilled version. I mean, like, there's a lot of redemption and fallback, and like you kind of end up rooting for him.
Well, then at some point though, I'm thinking of, through that video, I'm like, oh wait, that's just all the stuff I think all the time. I just never say it.
Like that yelling thing, like that. You gotta understand. Like he spent the whole season.
Oh, he's very
being a
self-aware
dick,
there, and that was
in that scene. That's him trying
his
to grow.
redemption.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah,
But he had some good insults in there.
I think you'd like the show.
Yeah,
But there's no aliens or science fiction aspect, or
I think you should
that's what
also
gets me. I'm
watch
like,
Future Man.
I want to see fantastic
What is Future
ideas.
It's the one with Seth Rogen. And,
We keep telling you about it.
Oh, right.
It's comedy.
Yeah, time travel.
Is it a movie?
It's,
TV show.
No, it's TV show.
Oh.
It ended, but it's funny.
Well, you guys only tell me about it here.
But is that Eastbound or Eastward show about like a town where this guy lives?
No, it's about the song.
I don't know the
Eastbound
song.
Down.
Eastbound down. No. What? Smokey and the Bandit?
Never seen it.
Archer. You didn't watch Archer. Fuck. I cannot believe how much of a role that song plays in Archer.
True.
Oh man, I really like. Why don't you? You need to watch Archer.
Hot Tub Time Machine or Amaranth in the hot tub?
No, Hot Tub Time Machine doesn't have Seth. It has Craig Robinson.
Don't forget.
Isn't Ant-Man in that?
Don't forget to check
Sort of
out
awkwardly.
Amaranth's page where you can buy her farts in a jar for $1,000. Oh, the low price of $1,000.
No, isn't that her bathwater?
That's only $300.
That's ridiculous.
If you want her used bathwater.
I'm out.
None of that interests you?
No.
Can you believe that supply and demand has set those prices? I'm pretty sure she sells out.
Whatever everybody's into, I guess.
It just makes me really sad. Oh right, he's been going. That's our. Why do you always have to bring up her poop jars or her fart jars?
It just kind of blows my mind.
It's true. It is a little messed up. All right, well, we're going to play a quick video, and we'll be right back in a second.
Didn't study at Princeton, but a proven convict. I'm more like a Winston and got friends like John Wick. Some spent time in Kingston, others were gone quick. There just ain't too many places you can move me from. On my white boy flow, I'm about to drop a doozy, son. Bars hitting heavy like an extended Uzi drum. Only a handful living life they make movies from. 3 sheets to the wind, and I still be spitting better. You can't be fair skinned and suck at the written letter. They'll never have me pinned, only getting better. Lord knows I've sinned with that forbidden cheddar. Originality can be astounding the game, but it seems auto-tune got you all sounding the same. Time to take your own lane instead of crowding the train. You know pigs saying to me if there's no loud.
And poof, then there was one. And with no awareness of how we transitioned, then there was 2. Just sit down. Oh, you're so funny. So what's your pick this week, Ryan?
I'm actually gonna go with the pick that Cam told me about. Moonfall. I don't know what it's. He said it was good, but it's hard.
Everyone has been talking about Moonfall. It is a commonly, it's very sci-fi. Yeah, all right. Where's Ghostface?
I don't know.
Is he outside?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ghostface might be outside getting Zach right now. Oh, what'd you do wrong? I can't go that far back. You're allowed to. There's no timeouts here. All right. Well, apparently we're gonna watch Moonfall.
What's your pick?
I was going to go through a theme of parodies again, but we kind of talked about a lot of them again tonight. So, wow, it was. I thought I had a list of. Oh wait, did I actually have a list of? Did I actually write down my next movie? Maybe I talked about it. Of course, I didn't write it down. A little more.
We'll get back to the audience on that one, I guess.
Wow, why did I draw a blank? So you're picking Moonfall based on Canada
Moonfall,
Moods'
yeah, on Canada Moods' suggestion.
We're all stoners here. I hope no one takes offense to anything around here. Zach, do you have your pick? I almost feel like this part would actually be funnier just to have the stairs behind us. So like if we have to go up or down, you just come down like Wayne's World. Do you know your pick?
Wayne's World.
Are you really picking Wayne's World?
Party time. Excellent.
You know what? I think I should pick a stoner film. We talked about it a long time ago that we need to go through a series of stoner films to get Zach more acquainted with them.
Oh, yeah, I want to do this.
He picked Moonfall.
Oh, have you watched it yet?
No, but I heard good things.
Okay, yeah, I have. I might
It
have
is
gotten
not
it
his
on
pick.
Have you seen it?
No, but I have it. I have a copy.
Oh, no.
All right, it's on Prime, so I can just watch it. So Moonfall, Wayne's World. I had so many thoughts. I can't believe I'm completely I'm normally ready for this.
And the Pick of Destiny.
Oh yeah.
I watch a channel that plays Tenacious D covers fairly frequently.
I think it's a good movie. Not my favorite.
Bongo Water. They're both in it. Same with
Oh no, that's what I was thinking about. I wanted to pick This Is the End because you didn't know who Danny McBride was. I mean, you really couldn't remember that movie that well, and I really love that movie. So
This Is the End. That's where all those celebrities have a party because the world's ending.
Yes. No, not because the world's ending. The rapture happens
while they're at a party.
While they're having a party, and no one even believes it's happening.
Except a couple of them, right?
Yeah, because they witness and even can't you'll see it. But yeah, we're gonna pick This Is the End because it's got all my favorite stoners in it, but they're being surreal versions of themselves.
Yeah.
All right.
So Moonfall, This Is the End, and Wayne's World. Are you actually picking Wayne's World?
Sure. I think I saw it in theaters when I was 16 when it came out.
Yeah, I was young. Do you know what's so much? See, that one makes me want. Do you know what's a much better pick by him that I'll pick eventually? So I Married an Axe Murderer. It is
that's probably
the
better.
greatest film.
Yeah, can I change my pick to that then?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I Married an Axe Murderer.
That is my favorite film by him. A what? Oh, right.
I think these are quotes from.
This is good. Yeah, I like these picks. So I Married an Axe Murderer is such a great movie. Hey, head.
It's been a very long time, so
I have it on DVD somewhere, and this
is that the one where he keeps making fun of the kid for having a head that's big?
Yeah, you got a head on you like Sputnik. It's round but pointy in places.
It's got its own planetoids.
Have you seen So I Married an Axe
Go
Murderer?
cry yourself to sleep on your giant pillow.
Have you ever seen? Yeah, go cry yourself to sleep on your huge pillow. Have you seen So I Married an Axe Murderer?
So
Mike Myers. It's kind of
old.
right
It's
when
old.
he was coming off of right when he was breaking away from Saturday Night Live and moving into I think it's before Wayne's World. I'm not sure though.
This Is the End. That's your pick.
Yes.
All right.
So we have Moonfall, This Is the End.
And So I Married an
Oh,
Axe
the interview is brilliant. But I'm going to go with the stoner pick. The interview gets real serious and real weird. Oh, yeah. Sorry. No one else has seen
That's
it.
the North Korea one, right?
Yeah.
I have not seen it, but I remember all the controversy when it came out.
Oh, son of a bitch. You're making me want to change to that because you haven't seen it, but I really want you to watch This Is the End. But I feel like those go better in reverse order, though.
Whichever order you think is best.
This Is the End.
My friend.
You could pick
My
the interview one.
friend, the end.
I just really love This Is the End. It's one of my favorite. I've watched
This is
so
the
many times.
end. Bye.
Also, World's End is another one that I really like, which are not connected, but because they both have end in them, I've associated them in my mind, and I watch them back to back.
Are they in a pub in that one?
Pub crawl?
And the world's ending.
No, blue robots, blue-blooded people robots. No.
Oh.
It's part of Simon Pegg and his rotund friend.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
That they did all those like
they did all the movies together.
Yeah. They all get back together and do a fucking like, and he's just Simon Pegg's just gnarly in it, and it's post Star Trek.
I don't know these quotes. Bongo Time for RoboCop. Who plays Buckaroo Banzai?
Clean Bomb.
Which they are also going to remake soon, or sequel, or requel, or trequel, whatever they're calling it.
Trequel. That would be what Star Wars was.
I saw a good quote where somebody said about Star Wars.
Seth Rogen violates himself in the interview.
About Star Wars, they said, stop saying Star Wars is this brilliant cinematic universe just because 3 out of 12 movies are really good. It's like, yeah, I kind of know what you're saying there.
And 4 out of 12 TV shows.
Is that kind of the ratio?
What about Christmas specials?
13.
But see, it almost gets the award for being the good because it's got the record for being the worst.
He did. I think he enjoyed it. In fact, I think he decided to become a method actor for that scene. I think Seth Rogen would like that joke. As in, there's a scene where he must hoop something. And he thought it might be like this. And it was not. But it's a matter of life and death because the Chinese or the North Korean government troops are coming, converging on him. So it's a great scene. I really think you should watch the interview at some point. But first, this is the end. And if we remember, we will watch This Is the End, or the interview next week. Actually, I kind of wanted to click on Moonfall, but I'm like, I don't really have time to watch it right now.
But now you do.
Yeah, I can't recommend it for us.
Cannon Moods is he's usually decent with the he's usually decent with the picks. Thank you.
And it's got Halle Berry in it, right? Moonfall?
I have no idea.
I think Moonfall stars Halle Berry.
Waking up the stoners. How's everyone doing? Let's do a 30-second countdown to a bomb.
Oh, I wasn't prepped at all.
Bongo.
Bongo Time. I got a Star Wars question.
Yes, sir.
So Darth Maul, he lost his legs, but in the Star Wars universe, he got saved and with robotic legs.
Yes.
What happened to his legs? And is there a robotic top half going around controlled by Darth Maul's biological legs?
No.
And will it make an appearance and have its own movie or TV show.
Like the legs?
Yeah. It can be
I mean, at this point, probably
Darth Maul's legs.
Disney on the Star Wars side is pretty fucking thirsty. So I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, if you can pull Boba Fett out of the Sarlacc pit, you can do something with Darth Maul's legs.
Yeah.
Why can't they just get the fuck off Tatooine?
That's where Darth Maul's legs are. If they're anywhere,
They are.
Tatooine, because everything
That's where he
happens on
loses
Tatooine.
them.
Does he?
In that power generator.
I don't remember the locations of their fight. Good guy wins, bad guy dies. Except he doesn't die. They give him robot legs.
And I know we always get to this, and I always talk about it, but in Rebels, they or Rebellion or whatever, no Rebels, they actually have the final fight, and it's just beautiful. It's Obi-Wan, and it's so horrible because I would say it's on Tatooine, of course, but Obi-Wan and Darth Maul kind of go at it again after a conversation. It's a very nice episode. Very Shogun.
Are you ready for Obi?
I am. I will watch it. Isn't the first episode already up?
I don't think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, as soon as the first episode's out, I will definitely watch it.
I bet you there's some Star Wars Wikipedia where I can find out the fate of Darth Maul's legs. Biological legs. Somebody has said, "Oh, they got."
I'm pretty sure cloned. They
cloned, right?
They cloned
cloned.
them, yeah.
And like the Emperor had an leg transplant because he's too old. He's like, I'll take those young Darth Maul legs.
I know it's ridiculous, but like it's while you're watching it, you're okay with it. So he's got so many variation of his legs, which I don't need to show you. I was actually looking up that. They're only talking about the cybernetic parts. It's more of a little known version of that. But yeah. No, yeah, his legs are all fucked up. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I gotta make him open. I don't think I've had a dab in a long time, so I'm gonna do that. Sometimes I forget to dab because I'm setting up everybody else's.
And it's very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining at all. I'm glad I get to get you guys fucking high.
I don't think you're complaining. Ryan will always win.
What?
It's a stare competition.
Big Gabs.
Where did I put Hokey thing? All right, cold starting some headband THCA diamonds. I'm going to grab a good one here. I think, given Ryan's current condition, maybe we are rounding to the end of our stream. Because we may be able to open our eyes, but Ryan is sleeping. And he actually is, because I said his name multiple times and he did not turn around. So that's fine.
And we appreciate you being here, hanging out with us, even though we do have to go shortly.
I mean, we can keep streaming, but it feels almost mean to make Ryan stay awake for us. Continue that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You got a couple sweet dreams there. I feel like one of our channel point things should be a lullaby. Like for 1,000 channel points, if Ryan's asleep, you can sing a lullaby to the screen. It'll be like remember the
Gunnar, I can't believe you're still here, and you are absolutely right. Gunnar beat you in a staring contest.
Gunnar won. You blinked. You went to sleep.
Gunnar mofo.
He's just sitting there staring at you through the screen this whole time.
Gunnar, did I stutter? Do you hear the words I utter? I gotta learn the rest of that. I don't have it off the tip of my tongue, but yes, he has a whole nice little song. It's true, man. Like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. History has been, yeah, I seen it. Gunnar, I actually took a screenshot of what called me not saying I was drunk in chat, just to make sure I screenshotted it. And now we have Ryan. But you know what? To be honest, that's happened with Ryan a few times.
Yes.
Where he's fell asleep almost mid-sentence once or twice.
Yeah.
And there was a time, still I bring this up, I had to drive Ryan somewhere after he'd taken way too much edibles. And he could not form a sentence at all. And I was trying to, because I was quite concerned, to be honest. Like, I knew you'd be okay, but...
That was exactly a year ago.
Oh, man, yeah.
I do in my office. Downtown.
You were, like, very sick and not feeling well, but...
That was exactly a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
Because you missed the 420... Yeah, you missed the 420s broadcast. And
you passed out for the whole hangout.
Yeah.
And then you woke up and you were fine.
Yeah, sure.
We are working on it.
We're working on the Ryan emote. Staring at chat.
The emotes that are currently there were kind of us testing
placeholders.
Well, I love the Bongo Time and the Swamp Weed will probably stay just because they're the first one.
I think we need to make them pop a little.
But I will work on them to be different. As I'm just got a lot going on with the move.
I like the Fantastic Plastics emotes where it's like it's there.
You like the bright colors.
And the seizure-inducing animation speeds.
We should have Ryan emotes that are with him awake and sleeping. Eyes open and closed.
I think we might be able to get away with like a marijuana leaf or something. I don't think we're big enough for it to.
We have one.
As an emote? Oh, yeah, that's true. I find this a little dark.
That's true.
To DC.
No, I meant that comes up and.
Oh, but people would love to put a weed emote in chat if it was big.
Oh, yeah.
And have it stand out.
I'll make it.
Sorry, I don't mean to be
critical of my designing. No,
it's a learning process.
You like Grateful Dead?
I had a very brief Grateful Dead period. I really liked some of their stuff. It's been a long time, but there was some. They're known for their long stuff. I did like it. A couple of them quite a bit.
What is the difference between what we're doing and a podcast?
I think you could just set us to audio only. There, podcast. Or more one-sided, I guess, and just. I guess that would be the difference to podcast. There's no chat.
I guess so. I mean, that's sort of how we started, but that was just because no one was talking to us yet.
Yeah.
And that's also why I try and keep at least the first half to the topic matter. And I mean, we made it to like an hour and 20 that I kept you guys on point with the movie. So I was pretty proud of you guys tonight. Stonecast? Oh, I would love to. Oh, that's awesome.
That's really nice.
I mean,
you want to listen to
our new creative space is supposed to be that for people. So I would, yeah. Where we don't do chat and we just discuss. And I've often said we should.
There's a few podcasts on YouTube, which we also stream on, where I just listen to them. I don't.
I mean, we
could
could
watch the video even though they have it.
We could also do like no chat for the first hour and really dedicate 20 minutes per movie.
Oh, but through a podcast, I get it. It's easy to import for free through free apps.
Well, I know, we just cut that part, save it.
There's probably a way to broadcast stream to some sort of podcast service. We'll look into that.
Now we're just yeah. Well, I mean, we say we'll look into that, but we're pretty high at the moment, so we'd have to remember.
Oh, I remember something like that because it's
a. And thank you, everyone, for still hanging out.
I'm a programmer. It's easy to remember why
Yeah, even if you just take the video, burn it into an MP3, put it in sound.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Audio,
He's
yeah.
saying just have it. Well, yeah, with Recast, it will allow us to go to, like, we can add to this. Like, if we add other streaming platforms, we could just be going to
And I'm
Spotify
saying
and stuff.
there might be one like Spotify.
Yeah. And we will be. Oh, you know what? I'll be on a podcast tomorrow night from 9 o'clock. I should really get the socials up for that because I keep forgetting to do it. But yeah, I'll be interviewed from 9 o'clock on tomorrow night. And maybe I'll post that on our Instagram. So if you follow us on
Total
Instagram,
Stoner Show.
you'll get to watch that where I'll answer questions about my music career, my making music videos, and the stuff we do here. I was smoking less weed on air, though, because they asked me to smoke less weed on air. But we'll take commercial breaks so I can smoke weed off air a lot.
Gunnar, it's crazy to me you're still hanging out and listening. That's awesome.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah. Because we're dumb.
Well, I mean, you are a physicist. Brian's trying to stay awake.
F equals MA. That's my proof.
What?
Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh.
It's the first formula you learn, and they just keep building on it for years. It's amazing.
Like that?
Oh, don't. Yeah, man. All those red circles are mistakes in cutting and pasting, and you just don't mix the mass there. You're getting me angry. Our good buddy John.
Zach just threw up a little bit.
And there was something else I saw recently where
physics, baby.
So, Surfin' Bird, the song, which I requested on Sabrina's solo show recently, even though it drives viewers away. I didn't think of that. I felt bad. Anyway, I've been listening to all the Peter Griffin occurrences of it. And at one point, Mayor West goes, get the science people checking on that, if bird is actually the word. And there's a blackboard there. And I looked at the math, and it's all wrong. It's just basic calculus. I'm like, come on.
I couldn't imagine that a cartoon that was trying to prove that bird is the word just threw some math on the board. Like, could you make an equation proving bird is the word?
Yes, I could. I could make it very clear.
I'll get you a pen and a paper.
I'm really stoned right now. Give me some time. These things take work. They didn't do it live. Family Guy's not.
Well, technically they did. They wrote it out in a montage. Do you want us to montage? Like, put some music on. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm
going to just draw the volume of a sphere in calculus, in multivariable calculus. And I just say, okay, that's proof of bird.
Sorry.
Little Anky prawn for all the Tarantino fans out there.
I keep wanting to, every time we talk about next movies, I want to go down a Tarantino hole, but I actually feel bad because we realized that you don't like any of them.
That sounded really dirty.
That hole would involve feet.
Definitely.
But that's not the video I was actually going to play. Here's a video from our sponsor.
Didn't study at Princeton, but a proven convict. I'm more like a Winston and got friends like John Wick. Some spent time in Kingston, others were gone quick. There just ain't too many places you can move me from. On my white boy flow, I'm about to drop a doozy, son. Bars hitting heavy like an extended Uzi drum. Only a handful living life they make movies from. 3 sheets to the wind, and I still be spitting better. You can't be fair-skinned and suck at the written letter. They'll never have me pinned, only getting better. Lord knows I've sinned with that forbidden cheddar. Originality can be astounding the game, but it seems auto-tune got you all sounding the same. Time to take your own lane instead of crowding the train. You know pigs saying to me if there's no loud.
We are in Ontario, Barrie, Ontario, Canada.
What about it?
What about it?
Hey?
Beer?
I don't condone violence, but
sorry.
Put me in a Zamboni.
Really sorry. Sorry.
The hoser.
Hey? A boot?
Thank you.
It hurts so much.
You that?
But yes, we're in Barrie, Ontario, Canada.
Boot in the boot, Toronto, somewhere around there. Toronto?
That's why, like, we're right up in the north.
That was just within walking distance here.
That is next door. Oh, I love Pennsylvania.
Cool.
Okay, so there's a music festival.
I'll do a vlog to that.
The hills of Pennsylvania in Rollin, Pennsylvania, and I used to go there every year. I haven't been in 10 years now or 8 years, and it was just such a great music festival. And this little piece of land that you camped on, and there was like a circle moat around it that you could float on.
Nice.
I know, right? We should totally go. It's called Wheelie Fest.
There were some unholy ducks in there too, but we don't want to really talk about that.
And for some reason, I wanted to break into song.
About Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Take me home. Is it that song?
No, that's Country Roads.
What's the Oklahoma one?
Oklahoma. Like it's a musical.
No, I don't.
Do you know musicals? Do you like musicals?
I love musicals, yes.
Oklahoma's a musical. Is it not? Am I wrong?
I believe it's a place.
Well, I know it's a...
I believe it exists.
Probably a name too. There's probably lots of like maybe girls with the name Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, it really was. It was like $75 the first year I went, $125 next year. But you get one meal, your camping space, all the beer you can drink, but it's American beer, so you know. It's not an insult. It's just no. And there's like 10 bands, and then they end it with like a bunch of the band members just jump up on stage and jam for a bit, and it's really an awesome festival. I really do want to go back to Wheelie Fest. It was really awesome there. I followed a band that's coming to play in this month here. We Have Cookies, which is a great line from a great show called That 70s Show.
You know the way.
Okay, listen, I traveled the States a lot, and anytime I drank beer with an American, I did not get drunk and they got really drunk. However, anytime I was dumb enough to drink hard alcohol with an American, they fucked me up. And that's the difference, is that you guys just drink beer for the sake of having a pop or instead of a water. But when it comes to hard alcohol, man, I got my ass kicked by some serious drinkers.
I never drink beer, so I just do a bunch of fruity, girly type stuff.
Oh yeah, like when I was in California, I used to go drinking with he became my boss eventually, but we started at the same level. But since I was in Canada, I couldn't go up the same ladder.
What's your favorite alcoholic drink, Ryan?
I was into Jack Daniels for a bit. Vodka.
Yeah, I like Screwdrivers. That's a good one I get.
Rum. I was spiced rum.
Killer Kool-Aid.
You are a man in his 40s that drinks Screwdrivers. I just never can get over that.
Oh, they're so good. I just want to get drunk.
That was like I drank that when I first lived alone at 18. Oh yeah.
At home, I get the mud shakes, like the vodka with chocolate.
Yeah, those are things you like shoot or like have one of. But I mean,
I'll drink sometimes more than 8, and I top them up with vodka. I buy strawberry vodka to top them up with that. I'll take one mouthful and put the rest on, and then shake it and do that for all of them.
And I'm not even trying to, like, I'm not even doing, like, oh, that's not masculine. Because those sound delicious, but I mean,
oh, they're so good.
Those are the type of drinks that when you drink the amount I drink in a night, that you would go into a diabetic fucking coma. Like, no, I couldn't. That's why I drink light
And then
beer and hard alcohol.
I'll do shots of Jaeger with that.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking out. It's not like the masculine thing. It's just like you just the gut rot that comes.
Oh, yeah.
The gut rot that comes from drinking fucking screwdrivers all night. That's the same thing you get when you're like, you know what, I'm going to be an idiot tonight, grab a 2.6 or a 40-pounder of fucking vodka, and I'm going to drink Caesars all day with extra spice and shit. Then you're like, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock at night. I sat in the sun all day. I didn't eat, and now I have to throw up. And I'm going to throw up painful red fire juice. Yeah, no, that's an orange juice does the same thing.
I've had bartenders
if I'm making Jack
refuse to serve me my drinks because they're
maybe
not manly enough.
Banana Jacks is good.
But then they serve.
Yeah, sorry.
Banana Kieran Jacks. Banana Jacks was my shot at the bar. So I used to just take shots of Banana Jack.
Mine, when I didn't drink. Okay,
Jager
you know how you hit it because you've got to a different level of drinking than you did. You know when you get past all the sweet stuff and then you start drinking things like Jack and stuff, you're like, you got to drink vodka, water, and lemon, not because you know what that stuff does to you, all the sugar and everything. Like you can't.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Red Bull and Jaeger, I've had.
When I did that transition before that, it was always stuff like B-52s.
Yeah, I've had Jaeger ones.
Right, like I'd want B-52s and I drank whiskey sours.
Oh yeah.
What a horrible, creamy and then fucking. So you throw up, which is like if you ever got sick, it was horrible.
Oh yeah.
At my band's house, I have a rehearsal place. I have a Jaeger bottle about this big. Freezer there.
Jaeger and I have a weird relationship. Yeah, I just go down a weird road if I don't really like it, but for some reason, it's just what's needed at certain times. Or that could have been good marketing.
And when the bar that this tabletop came from, when I would walk in, the bartender that knew me would have a screwdriver and a Jaeger shot waiting for me. Like she knew that was my order. And then I would just do screwdrivers on the way with the occasional Jaeger.
There was a time when there's many. I've had a lot of bars like that in my many years of drinking out there. And
thanks for being here. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys, and as a reward. Well, I feel like the real reward. Oh, for sure.
Let's do one last Bongo Time.
I'm down for a dub.
Yabba dabba doo.
We need to do this at a round table standing at the next shop.
That's the Bongo round table.
Bongs of the round table.
Hey, I like that.
The interdimensional being. All right. In a week, I want to say a week. So like next Wednesday's broadcast will probably be Bongs of the round table at the new shop.
Well, don't set a date, but we'll work on it.
Well, I mean, if I don't set a date, it'll be the end of fucking April, and I won't get anything done. So we've got to get moved and started. So, all right, we got to move the other office first. So maybe another week after that.
That would be a good time to make for the goal. More reasonable.
Yeah, right. I forgot that I had to move my whole shop first, and then we could move this. So,
and you can aim for.
Oh, right, we're aiming to. Yeah, we'll aim for the Wednesday of 420.
Aim for the stars, because even if you miss, you'll still land pretty high.
That is so nice and beautiful. I just dropped a lot of.
And I always just rush it and start smoking right away. What am I doing?
Back again.
Pack it up, pack it in, pack it again.
All right, you guys want to do? Wait. All right, well, you're doing it again too.
Do the countdown.
You want to do a countdown?
Let's do it.
Everybody, grab your small, please.
let's do a countdown to 30, countdown 30, and we're going to hit it as soon as we get back.
Hooray! Bongo time.
Bongo time. All right, everybody. We are getting a little late. We're having a lot of fun. We appreciate you guys staying with us this long. Thanks for hanging out. As always, stay
And
lifted.
thanks to everyone, all the lurkers. Yeah. And if you like listening to us and you're not following, please do that so you don't lose us.
Well, we appreciate that.
Man, you don't have to do that, but
And we're going to
we're just happy you hang out with us.
we have more giveaways coming. So we appreciate anybody that follows. Hit us up on Instagram also. And as always, stay tuned and stay lifted.
Night, everyone.
Start the punk rock show. For a dirty, rough and tumble show, nothing beats a dive. It's where I spend the best nights of my life. Nights I can't remember, but I want to forget. Punk rock isn't dead, it's still alive. Tonight, at the world's greatest dive.
$420 might be gone.
And let's throw another video up and then we'll check.
Didn't study at Princeton, but a proven convict. I'm more like a Winston and got friends like John Wick. Some spent time in Kingston, others were gone quick. There just ain't too many places you can move me from. On my white boy flow, I'm about to drop a doozy, son. Bars hitting heavy like an extended Uzi drum. Only a handful living life they make movies from. 3 sheets to the wind, and I still be spitting better. You can't be fair skinned and suck at the written letter. They'll never have me pinned, only getting better. Lord knows I've sinned with that forbidden cheddar. Originality can be astounding the game, but it seems auto-tune got you all sounding the same. Time to take your own lane instead of crowding the train. You know pigs saying to me if there's no loud.
So what happens?
I don't know, but you should open a browser to his time because he's probably going to say like, "Hey, Barry." Like you should
I
probably
showed the chat this Team Wolf outfit that they give me. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
If we rated successfully, I'm going to check.
He doesn't see me on the map.
Thanks for wearing
He doesn't see me
the
on the map.
ghost face mask all that time.
Oh,
I'm doing that.
Yo!
Yeah, there we go.
I scared him away. Yo, came through dipping. Yo, stay lifting productions with the motherfucking rain in the host. That. Oh, yo. What's good? Raiders, damn it, coming through. Man, and Stay Living Productions. It is Bongo Time.
It worked. So we can put this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm scaring people around.
If I end this, will it take that out?
No.
I'm showing the chat.